Kevin, once he was let out of the first two enclosures dug out, we knew he was a digger.
And I thought our dog was going to be secure. We take very good care of our dog.
I, honest to God, believe somebody wanted the other German Shepherd.
They might say it's a mutt, but to us it was a very valuable dog.
My baby, that's completely unreasonable.
If you want to fight, I can get you boxing gloves, but we're not here for that. My first case ever with worms.
Come here, Sophie. Get him, Rusty.
Can I say something?
No. If she hadn't had an oral agreement, how do you do? Your dog's name is
Kevin.
Kevin. All right, now, you took the dog and left it with the defendant?
Yes, because Frank...
This is a kennel?
It's a kennel, yes.
When did you do that?
April 6th of this year, 98.
And for how long did you leave the dog?
It was there about 4 days before we got the call that the dog was missing.
Did you call him that the dog was missing?
Yes, I did, and the dog was there for 6 days. I received a $50 deposit. On the 6th day in the morning when we got up, the dog was missing, along with other dogs.
What kind of a dog was it?
A mixed breed, 12-year-old, neutered male, black and white. Pit bull lab mix.
Okay. Where did you keep the dog?
Kept him in our kennels. I have a videotape of the kennel.
Your Honor, the dog was not neutered, but I'm not sure that's important.
Oh.
I'm not sure it is either yet.
Okay. Okay, Your Honor, this is our kennel. This is a view looking onto the property from the road. It shows how high the actual enclosures are, the gates on this side, the gates on the other side, a secondary fence on the outside, and a 6-foot perimeter fence around the perimeter of the property. That's our security light, which is on 24 hours a day. Every kennel was secured with this type of gate latch at the time.
How high are those gates?
6 feet.
Have you ever had a dog jump over those?
Once.
Once?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of dog was it?
It was a Aussie sheepdog. We watched it. There's a space approximately a foot high between the top and the middle. A board was put up. It's the only dog that's ever even come close to coming over. I was not told this dog jumped.
Does your dog jump?
No, it digs.
Digs?
Digs, yes. That's why we put him in the kennel.
Could the dog have dug underneath there?
Out of those kennels, no, they're cement. Right. And they were secured with this type of lock, or this type of snap.
Let me see it, please. Or just hand it to David.
No dog can open those.
And Your Honor, after the dog was allegedly stolen, or there was a break-in on their property, they told us that they put new locks on everything. My position was, well, if they didn't have secure locks in the first place, why did they have to get new locks the day after this happened? But apparently they got new locks.
The locks were removed. We put padlocks now on the kennel gates, which makes people like Beverly feel secure, but which are extremely dangerous in case of fire. We don't put padlocks on where our dogs are.
Did you make a police report?
Yes, I did.
Do you have a copy of it?
No, all I have, we called the police several times in the morning. We asked them to come out. We explained someone had gone in at some point between 11 o'clock at night and 6 in the morning and removed those kennel latches and let out a total of 5 dogs. Kevin, once he was let out of the first 2 enclosures dug out, we knew he was a digger. The perimeter property is dirt. He went under the gate. 1 German Shepherd, purebred German Shepherd, was missing. 2 were roaming the property, and 1 was sitting in front of our front gate.
Did the police make a report?
The police came out. I was in the city in the afternoon. Mr. Taylor and Mr. Hogan, who co-owns the property with me, were out at animal control, and I have a report showing that they were there, making a report on the dogs being missing.
May I see it?
Yes.
And I have a media report where the deputy said there was no evidence of a break-in from the Sheriff's Department. That's a Victorville Sheriff's Department who oversees the Phelan Sheriff's Department. Deputy McCoy is the sheriff's deputy who went out to the property when they called him.
Okay.
That report is...
At the time,
well, wait a minute. This report of yours says...
There was no crime.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Sorry.
Hole in fence where dogs dug out.
Right.
No evidence to indicate theft.
Right.
The question is, how did they get out of this
Right.
Right.
small
That's the
enclosure?
question.
Yeah, and you have any idea how this could have happened?
No, I'm sorry, I don't. The only theory that we had that makes any sense, it hasn't happened before, it hasn't happened since, is at the time that Kevin was boarding with us, Mr. Taylor had a number of his German Shepherds on our property. They're very valuable. The other dog that vanished was a purebred, 4-year-old, prime breeding quality German Shepherd. The males were running the property. I'm absolutely sure that once Kevin was let out, they did this as a diversion. He went under the fence. I, honest to God, believe somebody wanted the other German Shepherd. There's no reason for them to want to steal Mrs. Coon's
Absolutely.
dog.
Not when, they have beautiful dogs on their property. Why would they want our dog?
What was the value of your dog?
Probably, to our family, it was a lot of money, obviously.
No,
this was a
the
12-year-old
reasonable
dog.
market value.
I would say like $1,000.
I checked with the pounds this morning. Currently, you can get a dog from the Apple Valley Animal Shelter for $30. This includes the spay or neuter, the shots, and a free veterinarian checkout.
What about if you buy them privately or from a pet shop?
A mixed breed dog,
Yes.
maybe $50.
Your Honor, could I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
We've had that dog 12 years in our home. My husband went into surgery, and I picked hers because it was $10 a day. The others were $7. And I thought our dog was going to be secure. We take very good care of our dogs. My husband did not know that I even put that dog in a kennel when he was in hospital.
Ma'am, in order to prove your case, you've got to show, this is a bailment, obviously, and it's a bailment for hire. The defendant has to use ordinary care to take care of your dog. You have to show that she didn't take ordinary care to take care of your dog. How are you going to show that to me?
Well, because I think they didn't take good care because they said the next day they changed their locks.
We were
on the
forced to
door.
go out and get new locks. They'd
My
taken off
recollection
the
of the
old
law on that is this, and I'll double check it when I leave the bench. But my recollection of the law is that this is not admissible evidence.
Okay. But now also, when we called the first time, they told us that it could possibly be a vendetta with an old dog trainer who they had problems with, a disgruntled employee. So
No, not us. The person who had the vendetta was against Mr. Taylor, possibly, and it was his other dog that disappeared.
What are you here to testify about, Mr. Taylor?
I can tell you I've put dozens of dogs and still have dogs in their kennel, and those dogs have all received excellent care morning, noon, and night.
Who is this person that might have a vendetta against you? And why you had your dog boarded there?
Yes, because this person was possibly hoping to do business with them with their kennel because they have the best kennel in the upper desert. And when he found that my dogs were in that kennel, he did make a comment that he was upset about it and he was going to do something about it. The dog that was stolen was out of the world champion. She was a very valuable dog. I could have sold her. Her market value could possibly be between $1,000 and $1,500. She was pedigreed and she was a very wonderful dog. The people were there specifically to take my dog because she was very valuable to try to hurt me.
And then we walk right into this? That's negligence. I'll tell you that. As far
There
as
was no
the
negligence
fact
on
that
their part
they
whatsoever.
had this vendetta going on, they should have told us or let us know that there's a possible problem going on and that their dogs are not secure because they've been threatened.
The vendetta
We
was not
weren't-
against me. It had nothing to do with me.
We believe that their dog, they let dogs loose and their dog just happened to follow.
Okay.
We looked for the dog for hours.
Mr. Kuhn, you didn't come here just to say hello to me, did you?
No, I didn't.
What do you want to say?
I want to say that this dog here, we had him for 12 years, and therefore you cannot put a price on that dog. It was more like family. We have, all our family is grown, so therefore that dog is very valuable to us. Never mind what it is to somebody else. They might say it's a mutt, but to us it was a very valuable dog.
Okay, we'll take a short recess. I'll come back and give you my decision.
I have a lot of corrals because I raise horses and breed horses, and I need pipe corrals, and I also have a fetish for them.
I was not involved in this. I'm grandfather, and I'm picking up the bills on the end here.
You're a scoundrel, sir.
Remain seated and come to order. This court is again in session.
Before I render my decision, I'm just curious. You had this gorgeous dog in front of you the whole time, and I was wondering, had nothing, didn't seem to me to have anything to do with the case, and I was wondering why you brought it.
Okay, the only reason that dog was here is that dog was purchased in February of this year. He's a 5-year-old registered Bouvier de Flanders. He is fully obedience trained. He is 90% Schutzhund trained, which is a form of dog sports. That dog sold for $1,125. If that dog is worth $1,125, Kevin Kuhn is not worth $4,500, sir.
Okay, all right. This is what we call a bailment for hire. You left your dog with her, you paid her for it, and she has to take at least ordinary care to take care of that dog. May have been something wrong with the locks, and that may have been the reason why the dog got out. But evidence of correction after an incident is not admissible. I was correct, I checked the law, and it is not admissible to show negligence. So the bailee, which she is not an insurer. Not an insurer. You've got to show that she did not use ordinary care. In other words, she was negligent in taking care of your dog, and your dog either was stolen because of her negligence or got out because of her negligence or whatever. But you haven't shown that. You haven't shown that. We have a place with 6-foot-high fences. We have individual stalls for the particular dogs, and there's just nothing there. There's just no negligence that you've been able to prove. You can never do a 100% job. See, when I say ordinary care, it's just what it means. Ordinary care, not absolutely everything that can be done. And even when you think you've done everything, something else happens.
So we should just left it with a neighbor and didn't pay for it, got the same kind of care we got here.
My judgment is for the defendant.
Wow. Wow. Yes. Yes. Is that
I'm surprised. We spent a lot of time and effort looking for the dog. We did posters, we ran newspaper ads, we visited animal control, both shelters.
It was obvious this was a professional job. Everyone feels upset about the dogs that were taken. My dog was out of the world champion. She was our favorite dog. She was a very, very special dog, and I don't even like to talk about it.
I was intimidated by Ms. Gannett and intimated that if it had been a purebred dog that this had happened to, it would have cost me $20,000. I was under the impression until I received the lawsuit that we were much more upset about this animal disappearing than they were.